एक्सरसाइज नंबर 2। एक्सरसाइज नंबर 2 का फर्स्ट हाफ तो स्टार्ट करते हैं। वर्ड्स कोमा said a character in a well-known play full stop. So much was said comma so little done full stop. In a way comma our life is made up of words full stop. It is through words that we give expression to our ideas and through words that we can keep in touch with other people full stop. We may write the words for others to read, or we may speak the words for others to hear comma, but in either case it is through words that we have been able to pass on to others the thought that are in our minds full stop. Are words quite necessary to a highly developed state of thought question mark? Are they necessary for the development of man to a state of increased knowledge and comfort question mark? Can we comma indeed comma think without words question mark? Much has been said and written on this last point comma, and some writers are quick to point out that we can think in pictures without the use of words full stop. Others believe that our thoughts are dependent upon words comma, that we do not think of the thing itself but of the words representing the thing full stop. Certainly comma, if we stop at any moment and ask what was I thinking of then question mark, we find that we have been using words in our thoughts full stop. The use of words is one great difference that sets man apart from other animals full stop. It is true that most living things seem to use sounds of some sort in their life with one another, but they do not use language as man does full stop. So far as we can judge from historical records comma, man continued in a very early state of development until he began to speak full stop. With the use of words he developed more quickly comma, and when he learned to write down the words his development increased at a very great rate full stop. The written words seems necessary for the wide development of a people full stop. With the written words ideas can be passed on quickly, and knowledge comma won by experience and hard work comma can be passed on to others who can then use the knowledge for their own purposes full stop. At first comma the written word could be used only by a few, as it was carefully and beautifully written by hand comma, and one copy only existed of each piece of writing full stop. Now comma however comma thousands of copies of a book can be turned out in a very short time comma, and the thoughts and ideas of one man can be read by millions full stop.